Hey everybody, what's up? This is WhaleMasher. Some of you know me, most of you don't. This is actually not my own gameplay. I'm doing a commentary over Gold Gloves footage. I found one of his games. It wasn't too long, but I thought it was pretty good. And I don't know what happened here, but let's rewind this for a second. And let's check out this first death. I mean, little wonder he died. I'd be completely shocked too, because I don't know when Chewbacca started playing Call of Duty. So I don't know. He got owned Star Wars style there. That would have confused anybody and brought up that untimely death. He really doesn't incur too many losses in this game. He does suffer a few, but for the most part he does really well. He doesn't. Well, first of all, he comes back here for this payback kill, which almost doesn't work out. You're gonna see that he gets 2 hit markers off on the guy, I think, and he doesn't die. And we've all done that before, where you try to take someone out, you think they're dead, and you move on to the next target. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure the first guy dies, but it's going to happen from time to time. And again, we're going to rewind, and we're going to go back and check out what just happened here that probably led to his death, and why I think it happened. Now, you're going to see this red guy here run into the building, and this other green guy run out of the building. That green guy saw the red dot on his map, as I'm sure Gold Glove probably did too. Now, the guy jumped off the balcony to shoot the guy who comes up here and shoots Gold Glove in the back, but that guy had already snuck into the building, so he ended up getting Gold Glove. The other guy saw someone else outside, shot him, probably over by the bus, and he thought that was the guy who he was originally going for, is probably what happened. When you see a whole bunch of green arrows on your map and like one red dot, you usually think that you're safe. Unfortunately, not always the case. This is the first round of a demolition game. Obviously, it's the first round, and he's defending right now. They're defending their objective, and you're gonna notice that he doesn't really cross over onto their side of the map. He's gonna hit up that streak once in a while, that mid street, but that's about as far as he goes. He doesn't want to go too far. There's no need to. He's defending his objectives, which I think he runs back right now. He ends up planting a claymore and is double checking, making sure that things are safe. So, you don't have to necessarily play the objective hard to play an objective-based game. You're going to notice that in this game, he doesn't actually get any plants. He doesn't get any diffuses, but it doesn't mean that he hasn't been helping the team. And that's something that there's still people out there who don't realize that you can play the objective without playing the objective, if that makes sense. You can help your team just by being, you can help your team by being a slayer sometimes. You don't have to be the hardcore objective-based guy who's just constantly planting and constantly diffusing. Sometimes that's the role you're going to have to put yourself into. But if you don't need to, if there's other people in your team filling up those roles, there's no need having like 3 guys trying to defuse a bomb. It just doesn't make sense logistically to have people all in the same place doing the same thing. You're just asking for trouble. Now this here is another one of his deaths. It's kind of one that he really couldn't avoid unless he was playing a little bit, I don't know, a little bit more stealthy, a little slower, kind of just taking his time a little bit. You can't really fault somebody for those deaths like this. And now here I decided to give the dolly cam a go, give you guys a little bit of an action over the shoulder shot of Goldie just going to town on some guys before this whole game, well, before this whole round comes to an end. Look at this. He knifes this guy. I almost missed that tactical insertion the first time, but he gets the guy on this tactical insertion, knifes him again, runs up the stairs. His own guy tries to stab him in the back because he just freaked him out there. Takes out one guy, or at least helped. Takes out another one. Runs upstairs. Throws down a claymore to watch his back, which I'd probably do too if I had one after killing that many guys. Kills another guy through the door. Comes down this like rubble hill and takes out one more for the round winner. He's gonna try to throw out his napalm. He's not able to, and obviously that's because someone else has already called theirs in. So what he does is he runs over here and he lays down and he calls out his napalm now that he has the opportunity to. Now, unfortunately, I didn't check to see where he dropped it, but I think he dropped it right over the objectives where his team is planting. And that's a great strategy, to drop it straight down the road when you know that your team wants to plant, because that means that the opposing team can't run in onto your napalm. He throws out the grenade while the Semtex hoping for a kill or just trying to keep guys away from the objective there. and you're gonna notice that he does something that I've done lots of times myself, and I'm pretty sure he does it. Okay, first of all, this is great. A lot of people won't look at that little window up there, and it's something you have to do. And here's where he does what I do. This bomb is already planted, but he laid down like he's gonna plant anyway, and I'll do that sometimes. I'm just so concentrating so hard on you know, that there's nobody around there, that I need to plant that bomb. And so I'll lay down and then I'll be like, oh, I can't plant it. Someone else has already done it. So, you know, it's good that they've planted, but I always feel like a bit of a noob when I lay down and try to plant something that's already done. Like, I don't know if that, maybe he was just taking cover for some reason. I don't know. But I think that he did exactly what I said. So yeah, he's laying waste to guys. He's working this blackbird like a champ. I'm not so good with the blackbirds. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. Whenever I run them, I tend to just let my team go to town. I really find the blackbirds turn my team into a bunch of scrubs, and everyone's like, yes, blackbird, and they just like run around and, you know, try to kill every single red arrow that they see. And here he is. He's in his gunship, mowing some guys down. Game is almost over. He hasn't planted. He hasn't defused. He's tried to get that one plant off, and he's definitely been playing the objective without playing the objective. Here's where he's about to get shot down. A little bit more of the dolly cam, testing it out. This guy here, he does a good job. He gets the lock on, shoots, and runs back into the building for a reload, and gets off the other rocket. There goes Goldie's helicopter, but guess what? He's still alive right there for the end of the round. This has been WhaleMasher. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little commentary. It wasn't, you know, spectacular, but the gameplay was good. And, yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Peace out.